I'm Dr. Yang Jwing Minh. Yang is my last name. I was born in 1946 and I got education in Taiwan for my master degree and a bachelor degree in physics. In 1974, I went to United States for my PhD. And then I graduated in 1978 for my mechanical engineering PhD. After that, I worked for 6 years. After work 6 years as an engineer, then I quit my engineering job, and then I started put all my time to develop, to contribute my understanding about Chinese martial art and Qigong into Western society. And since then, I have written about 35 books and produced about 80 DVD or videotape. And now all those books and video has been translated into 11 languages. So it become very popular in the world. I hope through this effort, I can contribute all my knowledge as a Chinese culture to the Western society. First memory of martial arts, really because in Chinese society, all Chinese, they grow up under the influence of martial arts. You can see from the movies, you can see from the people perform on the street, you grow up with that. So there's all those things, all the kids, they are very attractive for these martial arts. And everybody want to learn. But unfortunately, at that time, not too many teachers available. So because the reason is very hard to find a good teacher and willing to teach you. Because at that time, you don't pay money to the teacher. Between the master and student, there's no money relations. So unfortunately, when I was 15 years old, I was able to find my White Quan masters. So that's the first thing I started learning from martial arts. Then later I realized my family also have a martial arts. Unfortunately, when I was 2 years old, we moved to the city. So I never learned my family style of martial arts. So since then I learned White Quan. And when I was 16 years old, because my ulcer problem, and my White Quan teacher allowed me to learn Taiji Quan. After I learned Taiji Quan 6 months later, and my ulcer disappeared. And since then, I practice Taiji Quan because of my health. And now Taiji Quan become one of my passions, and I love it, and because it helped me a lot for my life. And when I moved to Taipei for my bachelor degree for physics, I started learning long fist. So on my whole lifetime, I focus on my effort in these three styles. Because as I know, everybody practice martial arts. They have a better awareness, alertness, not only just a physical health and strength. Mentally, they can focus better, they can concentrate better, they can do a lot of things. Because to my opinion, martial arts probably is a more arts or more sports-like than any sports or any art. Remember, martial art was created from the battle situation. In the battle situation, life and death situation, you had to be high levels of awareness and alertness. And in order to reach a high level, you need a discipline. And you have to perfect every technique. So because reason, they develop high levels of feeling. When this high level of feeling, then make a sport. So martial art is a very good sport, and also it's good for alertness, awareness, and the martial art is an art because it's a beauty. It's the structure of human body and how they can perform into the action. So, because a very important part of martial art training. So a lot of people today, they don't understand. They say, but today, we don't use for defense. They have a gun. No, today martial art training is a different purpose from ancient time. Ancient time, you learn martial art for defense, but today, no. You learn martial art for self-discipline, to develop your spiritual side, to develop your awareness, alertness. So in this case, your life, you control yourself, you know yourself, and through the discipline, you can be successful in anything. And the best important thing is that you enjoy it. Chinese culture is we talk about the nature of life. We talk about qi. Qi is any kind of energy existing in this universe. I know you watch the Star Wars movie, they call the Force be with you. Yeah, that's a Force Chinese, it's called Qi. And this kind of Qi is so important, also existing in the human body, because humans are alive. So when this energy supporting the body's life, you make your life manifestation become more powerful and more vigorous. Without this energy, then we die. So because reason, the same thing for martial art. The martial art training, they try to make this energy as strong as more energy and more focusing. That's called awareness, alertness. When this thing happens, the physical body can manifest it into higher efficiency of a fighting capability. So because reason for this martial art is so important, because they have to use the mind to lead the chi from there into the actions. Because the reason, the mind becomes the crucial key, and the chi, without the chi, even your strong mind still doesn't work. So the chi cultivation, it becomes the crucial key of the whole things. Because this reason, almost all Chinese martial art style train Qigong. Tiger Claw have Qigong, White Coin have Qigong, Taiji have Qigong, because Qigong is a foundation of a martial art power manifestations. Yeah, actually today's fighting is like a sport. For example, you go to tournaments. The tournaments is set by a lot of rules. For example, you cannot kick the groin, you cannot poke the eyes. It's not the same as the ancient time. It's not that today when you have a sparring competition, they have a gear. But again, they have some alternative fighting without the gear. Yeah, because today's fighting or even sparring in the tournament is a different kind of feeling than ancient time. Ancient time is a life and death. Today, you know, like playing Nintendo, you never die. Or you won't get killed. Because the reason, one thing you cannot train is how do you conquer your fear. But in ancient time, the first step in order to get to the battles, you have to conquer your fear. If you don't conquer your fear, you just cannot fight. But today, we lost that elements. Okay? And not only that, even today, they call alternative fighting. Again, I feel sorry because they emphasize too much of fighting. And they don't talk about the background, how you make your technique to a better, higher levels through cultivation of your mind and lead the chi into the actions. Because that's called internal side. From mind to the chi, that's the internal side. Action is external side. Today is everybody looking for the glory. The self cultivation become very shallow. But to me, it's very important. Whoever internal, they can really cultivate their mind, be more focusing, and higher level of discipline and the training. This one is really high levels, instead of like people always want to show off. Yeah. In China, we say, when the bucket is full, it doesn't make noise. My master always say, when bamboo is taller, it bows lower. That is the philosophy of Chinese martial arts training. Yeah, but today it looks like it's not there.